Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Sherry,
And I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Xena, the Warrior Princess.
Yay.
I almost forgot which one we were doing. So, yeah, we're in March 1996. Yeah,
Ooh.
96. So, getting through the year.
Yeah, my best friend was born at the end of February that year.
Okay.
But I had already been born, everyone. I'm a baby at this point.
Still under one.
Yeah, still under one till September.
Yeah. Any comments about Xena or Hercules or
I think last week I really enjoyed both episodes. So I'm hoping they'll stick to that level. Um,
okay.
I still think I like Xena more. But I still think both are very interesting. I do like that Hercules has more of the other gods in it than Xena does. But
Mhm.
but Xena's feels a little less about the gods because she's not like a child of a god or anything.
Right.
Um, so I think that's fair that they're not in it as much. But I think I find that interesting because that's like the Greek mythology and stuff I know. Not this related, but the official trailer for Percy Jackson season 2 came out with all that other Disney stuff, and I went, "There's the thing I care about." But yeah, so more Greek mythology stuff coming.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't know if you figured this part out. Oh, and I haven't posted any more of the Xena scrolls. I need to do that. But when this first came out, when it first aired, they did the Xena scrolls, which was the communications about the archaeological finds they were finding. And this was during the time, and I've already explained this before, but in
Yeah.
case any of the watchers missed this, that they made it seem like a real life kind of thing. It was during the same period as the Blair Witch Project when they did their viral marketing, and so it made it seem like Xena was a real Greek mythological kind of person. Um, and so, there for a period of time, I was trying to find out if Xena was actually a real
And
mythological person.
that's harder on the old internet because there's not someone immediately to just be like, "Fake."
Fake. Yeah, I did eventually figure it out, but it took me a little bit. I'll admit it.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense because you're like, well, Hercules is based off a myth, so why wouldn't Xena be based off a myth? I get it.
Yeah, but I'd never heard of Xena before the show,
Yeah.
so that I was a bit confused. But I was like, but they're finding all this archaeological stuff.
But with misogyny, why would you?
So, all right, this episode is called the Project. Oh God, I could say it before we started.
I'm guessing prodigal. Project.
The Prodigal. Yes.
Prodigal.
Yep.
Prodigal? Yeah.
Prodigal. I think it's the G.
Prodigal. Yeah, I think that's right. Prodigal Son is a show.
Yes.
Yes.
But this is just the Prodigal.
Eh, I don't think I've ever heard that word used as a noun.
Okay.
Like I've only learned like the prodigal son or the prodigal daughter or
Always as an adjective.
yeah, I don't think I've ever heard it used as a noun.
Okay. To to kind of put it out there, you've got the wandering so and so, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But you could also have the wanderer.
Yeah,
So,
I guess. I've just never heard it in that way,
okay.
which is interesting. To be fair, I don't know if I exactly even know what the word means. It's like my brain says it's like the one who was prophesized, but then it's used like the prodigal son returns, like could also just be like the yeah, like the prophesized one. Like they're supposed to have everything. Or they're supposed to, I don't know. It's always used when like started watching Arrow again recently, and the concept of like he's supposed to take over everything and be perfect and he's returned or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I guess I've never looked up the actual definition to that word.
I didn't copy and paste it because I thought, well, she'll know.
Well, but yeah, I was thinking I understand it in the context of if I hear it in like things prodigal, spending money or resources freely and recklessly.
There's a second
Having
definition
or
also though.
giving something on a lavish scale. Well, it says as a noun, a person who spends money recklessly and extravagantly. Hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, and then the other one is having or giving something on a lavish scale, which is, I think, more how I've heard it of like you're rich, but like you're like a rich person. But I guess combining it with reckless and wasteful, that makes sense. It's a rich person.
okay.
They're wasteful, but they're also rich.
Instead of the pauper, huh? The
Yeah,
prodigal,
maybe.
the
That's what
prodigal and the
Google
pauper.
says. But Google's an evil monopoly, so I don't know if we should believe them.
My cousin works
The
for
government
Google.
said so. Well, the government said so. The Google engine is an illegal monopoly. They recently said that, if you guys want a time date when we're recording this.
You know, there. I hadn't heard that. I know they've been in the government circles for a while now, though. But Google, you've got Google search, you've got Bing, you've got Yahoo, you've got U, EWE
Yeah, it
something.
was literally yesterday.
Oh, I missed it. But I mean, we've got all these different search engines. Google can't help it if everybody uses them.
Well, there's more stuff behind it. I think
Okay.
they can, apparently. But yeah, a judge rules in a landmark antitrust case. Google illegally maintains monopoly over internet searches. Judge rules. At least in the U.S. I don't think it's applied to everywhere, but it's applied to our country.
Okay. Well, I like Google search, so that's why I use it. And I hate it when Bing pulls up or Yahoo pulls up.
Yeah, yeah, but they're like actively pushing down their competition. They're not just being better; they're like actively pushing them down.
Okay.
So that's why you're not allowed to do that.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's very interesting. They do have a very big share of the market. Sorry, guys, I'm
They
getting
do.
distracted because I was trying to look for like a quote of exactly what was illegal.
That's all
Um,
right.
but oh, that's interesting. It's about how they spend billions, part of it to make sure they're the default on new phones and tech gadgets. So like you immediately would go there.
Oh,
It's a lot of money that way.
yeah, I could understand that, especially if it's not a Google product itself.
Yeah.
Because I know, like on my Android, the Chrome uses Google as its search.
Yeah. That there's some other stuff too, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But I don't know. They'll probably repeal it, but we'll see. There's your news for the day. I got into the article immediately and I was like, huh. But yeah, I had read the headline yesterday and I was like, I need to actually look into that today. But
I
news.
um I imagine they're going to appeal it and go
Oh
to a higher
yeah.
court. Because the other argument could be, well, it's not like it's locked in. They can use other, like us can use other
Yeah,
products.
I think that's the argument Google made, but I guess they didn't make it well enough.
Okay. All right. Well, let's find out what the prodigal is all about. Um,
It's not Google. Though I share a birthday with Google, not the same year, but we're
uh,
enemies though.
let's find out who Xena's going to kill, who Gabrielle's going to fall
How
in love
many
with.
people she's gonna kill?
True. Although she hasn't killed people in every episode
We'll see.
so
Maybe
far.
today. Maybe she'll kill the prodigal. The drama.
All right, here we go.
Come here.
Hi, kitty kitty.
No. I don't want to.
Hey, Mercedes. She answered back.
He's funny. What is that?
I picked up the purring.
Oh, you purring. Oh yeah, I don't know what mic I'm using. I didn't check.
She was Xena. Her courage will change the world.
She got an instrument to be more annoying? She don't
Gabrielle.
yap enough? She's like one of my favorite too, but I'm so mean. I'm like, girl, you don't yap already? Also, where'd your fucking stick come from? Where's she storing it, Mercedes?
Oh, we won't talk about where she stores it.
I'm like, where? Rocks.
Hey, you know the Orpheus legend? How he plays music so well it moves the mountains. Now I know
Yeah,
it's
sweetie,
only
that's
myth,
not
but there's
happening
often
for
a
you.
kernel. What if I just tried to...
No.
She's like, please don't.
It was just a thought.
Gabrielle, your decisions normally end badly.
I have a
Sirs,
proposition for you,
that's
ladies.
Xena. She's gonna kill you.
Think about being skewered against the stone a la carte.
She don't seem that worried, if I'm honest.
She always plays it cool.
And you, my dear, are stuck between a rock and a hard place. So what do you say?
Yeah, how
Shall
long
we
it
be
take him to come
civilized
up with
about
that
this?
one? I don't know. I feel like I don't try to rob the ladies who's covered in armor. I just kind of assume, like, she can kick my ass.
Good job, Gabrielle.
See, she has her staff when she needs to. She's like, I'm busy. And Gabrielle's like, a bitch? Damn, great aim.
Better aim than me.
Gabrielle's gonna get squat. Did she just lay down to get run over?
She tripped.
Oh. I was like, why'd she do that? You were definitely aligned with that wheel, but okay.
What I don't understand is why she didn't leave her down to begin with.
Yeah, why we pick her up? See, Gabrielle had the right idea. I thought she did it on purpose. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing, but you better make sure you're really aligned.
Nothing like a good ambush to liven things up, huh?
She's like, I don't know.
Hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm
so
good.
fun.
Considering I was almost roadkill, since hooking up with evil, I've nearly been eaten by Cyclops. And
Hooking
I was
up.
almost forced to marry Orpheus.
Drama.
Why did I just freeze up?
I don't know, you're
Yeah, maybe you're scared of
happens.
carts.
Didn't happen to you.
No, that's
Yeah,
why
but
I
she's
always try to
crazy.
remember.
Hey, Argo.
That horse is really smart. To be
We'll
like,
have
I'll
to
just
double
go
back
over
and take
here.
the coast.
No, I mean, I can't go with you.
Oh, Gabrielle, what now?
Gabrielle.
Whiny.
I froze, which put us both at risk. If you hadn't been there,
Okay,
they'd bet I
before
won.
you couldn't do
Today,
anything.
yes. I can't endanger you. Don't you see that? I'm
I
just
think
a
she might be
liability.
overreacting a
It's
little
risk I
bit.
think I can take.
But as someone who does that all the time, same. Someone doesn't text me back, they hate me. And I am a waste.
She had a big scare, so
Yeah, she'll
I
be
can't help
fine.
you with this.
Probably. Gina's like, boo, I hate not having control of a situation.
she actually doesn't want her to go, though.
She's
Things are
going
simple.
home?
My sister Lila's there. I can talk to her about this.
What if you have to talk to that guy you
You
dumped?
can't talk to me.
Now, she
Sometimes
mentioned
you
her
need your
sister,
family
and you
to help
didn't
solve
say,
things.
you have a sister?
I remember she had a
I'm
sister.
sorry.
She talked to her before she left.
You didn't
Listen, I
remember
have to
when we
find out what's
talked
going on
about
with me, and
her
I have
sister
to
in
do
the
that
Hercules episode.
I remember now.
You're coming back, right?
Today I do. That's how my brain works. I'm like, yeah, she had a sister. Or maybe I remember from then, but I remember her talking to her before she left.
Okay.
If Xena had a sister, that would shock me. So if we ever get there, that'll be shocking information. But I remember her sister now, at least. She had a sister and the fiance guy who we're probably never going to see again. Maybe we'll see him. I don't know.
Who knows?
I wasn't that into him.
Of ancient gods,
We'll never fucking see Poseidon. This shit's fake.
warlords
Did it just for the opening.
It's just to make you keep watching to see if he ever shows.
When does Percy Jackson show up? That's his dad.
I almost got the
I do what I want.
episode Friday up on time. It was about 6:30 rather than 6.
That's okay. I'm planning to do a little post that probably the 2 weeks I'm in the UK, they're probably not going up on Patreon because I don't know if I want to figure out the fucking time difference.
Okay.
Because I'll be on vacation. Also, I'm flying one of the Fridays, so there's no fucking way it's going up that day.
Okay.
So I'll probably put all 3 coming
Another
out
22 weeks to go.
one day when I get back. Special treat that time, guys. If it's around September when you're seeing this.
This will probably go up after.
Yeah, so they'll have it by then, but I'll be flying one day and probably doing stuff in the UK the other Friday, so it'll be like, I'm not gonna promise they'll be there. Everything else will be ahead of time scheduled though, so nothing else should get disrupted. Now! Like, he's like, not interested.
I like the music to go along with it.
I feel like, Gabrielle, you could just walk at that point. Just put your thumb out like this. Ooh, he mad.
Hey there, don't I know you? Come on, come on.
It's the same guy that picked her up before when she laid in the road.
Oh.
You know, it's a sad.
So they didn't go that far.
Are we talking about the same Sisyphus?
I was just telling him about syphilis.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. The exercise
What
will
the
do me
fuck?
good.
Is she pretending to be pregnant to get a ride? Gabrielle, what
Shoot
the
yourself.
fuck?
Ciao.
And boy, is she pregnant.
Sir,
Hello.
what happened?
Is this where she
This
lives?
is what happened.
Yeah.
Him and his gang
Ooh.
of thieves came for their tribute.
It might be a town on the
Only
way.
this time we held some of the food back.
Those are tombs, if you can't tell.
We're well
Yeah. She has to go save her family and get her groove back. Hi. There you go. There's nobody. Which doesn't bode well, Gabrielle. Unless they're all hiding, but
I was gonna say, yeah, it's not a good sign.
it's not a positive. Whoop. I'm tell you that. I'm going over here. I'm going over here. Oh. Surprise!
Gabrielle?
Happy
Is that
birthday!
you? I know.
Being a lot
Eagle
younger,
eyes.
Listen,
but okay.
a man named Damon and his gang are on their way here.
Damon and his men have been hitting us for food and supplies every
They're like,
few months
we
since
know.
you left. I don't suppose you brought the woman wonder with you.
Who cares?
Me,
We don't
bitch.
need Xena to save us.
Isn't he the guy who single-handedly killed 100 men at the Battle of Liguria?
200?
200.
Is he gonna be a fake
17.
old?
And drunk.
Dead drunk.
Nice hero you got there, boys.
On 3, okay? As a matter of fact.
Well, if Xena's so perfect, I'm surprised we
Oh.
don't stand to be around simple people like us. You know, your family.
Oh, they're done with your yapping.
And so, my friends
least
and
about
fellow
Xena.
citizens, without further delay,
Gabrielle will just have to do it with her stick.
A whole crew of marauders?
Yeah, she'll be fine.
the League of the
Hopefully
Mighty.
Xena shows up at some point. But she'll be fine. She was trained by the Amazon ladies that one day.
Sorry about yesterday's illness, but I'm fit
Illness.
now and ready to do battle with someone.
He
gonna
doesn't
need a few
instill
things first.
confidence. He's too old. Drop out.
And the rest when you finish the job?
Ah, right.
It's
Just
gonna take half and run.
It's a very lovely hat, young woman. Should have her bathed and brought to my tent.
Ew.
Look, we need to talk.
Talk? We haven't talked for months. Why start now?
Sticks.
I'm gonna go get
Well,
a
it's
new
not like there's
sturdy, magical
phones.
weapon, but at least I can rely on it.
It looks
Weren't you
they-
like 7 when she left? How are you this old?
Anyway,
Maybe I don't remember that scene.
I think they darkened her hair.
Why didn't she marry the guy then?
If those men work for Damon, let's get rid of her.
Kill him with the stick, Gabrielle.
Oh,
He's
yeah?
strong.
You're drunk.
Yes.
Yeah.
What'll we do?
And?
So the sister you've seen on Hercules as the Argonaut who had the eagle eyes.
Smart move.
Okay.
Stopping right where you are.
I can't hold this killing machine back forever.
You can't hold him back forever.
Great job. You're gone.
He's like, I didn't do nothing.
Oh, they're holding him up with ropes.
They weakened at Bernie's them.
Without a warrior, no one's got the nerve. That's why he has to do it.
It's Gabrielle. She's their warrior.
But she doesn't have the confidence.
She's
after
got to
that
get
scare.
it back. She's gonna get it back. She's gonna get it back. I'm on her side. I make fun of her a lot, but I'm on her side.
I heard it was
Dude really likes Spider-Man.
but that's not the
I was
number
gonna
that
say he's got a
interests me.
tattoo.
No,
of
the
a
figure I'm
spider.
thinking of is 50,000 for the
I'm
capture
assuming
of
it's a
Malik.
spider. I don't have my
Who wants
glasses
that?
or contacts
It's
in,
a
everybody.
spider.
Cassius.
It's like,
Turns out his sons were Liguria.
look like it was supposed to be like a Black Widow because it has a little thing on it, but it's not red, and also, why
Might
would a
be
man have
if it's a fiddle, it's a brown recluse. Hourglass is
some
Black
water.
Widow.
Cold
I
water.
couldn't tell what the shape was. It's just, it looked like a spider with too many legs, if I'm honest.
I'm awake. I'm awake. I'm well aware of my surroundings.
Mm-hmm.
Blood, the killing, the gore. Turn your
Whatever,
stomach
she's
to
seen Xena kill like 30
Never
people.
mind having to live day after day, never knowing when the next attack will come.
You lost your nerve.
It would have been funnier if Gabrielle went, who
That's right.
asked? She takes the wrong lesson from this and she
But I
starts
can think of a
drinking.
reason not to. Get rid of Damon.
Yeah, well, you guys
From
are gonna have to buy
Vampire
some decent
Diaries?
I'd say a rack of those Spartan javelins would do quite well.
The guy with
Kind
the
that can
spider
shoot through
tattoo.
15 sheets of siege wood.
Oh my god, he doesn't look like Damon from Vampire Diaries at all.
And you're a worthless drunk.
Damn.
Okay,
Tell him like it is.
what will I drink?
Didn't they have to drink wine in the olden days because the water wasn't safe?
My guess
Like,
is
but I
this
don't think
way.
alcohol was
Someone's
as
correct.
strong or anything.
Don't stop
But
me,
like,
it's the village or nothing.
Yeah.
Now, what do you
It
think
wine
helped
and
kill the
beer and
bacteria.
stuff.
Good idea.
Yeah.
It's not that they had to, but they found they were less sick.
Yeah. But that does make you think everyone was drunk all the time. Or at least buzzed.
Now, what part didn't you get? All of it.
I like
Seems
that
hot
they
and
wear
sore. Tell me,
opposite
Gab, is there anything
colored
Xena doesn't know, or
outfits.
should we build her a
Yeah, I
temple
noticed
right
that
now?
too.
Are you jealous of Xena?
Jealous? No, just because you
Yeah,
chose
she
her
took
over
her
me.
sister
I
away.
didn't choose her over you. Lila, we talked about this before I left. Now, I thought that
Yeah,
were
when
happy
you
I was
were,
getting
like,
out to see the
7.
world.
I was
I swear
happy
she was way
until I
younger when
realized
she
getting
left.
out meant leaving me.
No,
How come it took you so long to come home?
same actress.
You hardly ever sent word. It was like you forgot I existed.
Did you want to call you on the phone?
Xena's my friend, yes.
Did they have mail?
Nobody could ever replace you. In fact, you're the reason I came home. So
Nah, well, not really.
Malika must have found something.
But it made her feel better.
One guy came in.
They're not gonna be scared of him now if he's a fucking
Malika took him
drunk.
down. 2 of them. Hit him from behind.
She's learned some tracking skills.
Fresh drag marks.
Ooh, from a listener.
Me too.
No. Look, the important thing is to safeguard the village.
How
right?
exactly are you gonna
The
stop
people
her?
would panic if they knew Malika was missing. You have to stay and make sure they don't find out. Will you do that?
No. That's what I would say.
You could be worth a lot more to me than the 50,000 dinars Cassius is offering. 50,000
It's wrong.
alive.
Does he care? We're gonna find out.
I'll take the 20 for your head.
Hazel said, "Boof." Hey,
Your
you get my
reputation
bug.
alone's enough to make whole
Nothing.
towns. You make me sad.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Take him away.
Hello.
Where's
We
Lila?
targeted the horses.
She busy. She said, "Actually, I don't want to get kidnapped."
Who are you?
2 very good questions.
Time to run your
Not to
mouth,
be answered
girl.
lightly. After all, do any of us really know who we are? And as for what we
Get
want,
her out.
Killer.
oh no, but
Okay. Honestly, though, the first one that makes sense
still want
in
me to
this whole
join
show. She's
A
yapping,
little
and you're just like,
Incentive might help.
hello? See, now where did her big stick go? We could have used it against the fuckers.
I'm rescuing you.
That's not what it looks like.
Maybe not.
Doesn't.
But it will now that I'm on the inside.
You have a plan?
Any minute.
No.
Any minute now.
Ah, the gods preserve me.
God. Wait, does that guy also? They all have the tattoo.
Oh, no wonder they call you the mighty. Ah! Ah!
They're both just like, oh.
That ought to slow Damon down, huh?
Yeah, we've got a lot to do.
Let's get to it.
Yeah, hopefully.
There's a little bit of ADR on that one.
Gabrielle.
Maliga, we need to concentrate
You can
on
tell,
which
but
part of the village we're going to be coming
I
in.
feel like they got away with it more back then.
Yeah.
Maybe they get away with it more now and it looks more real. I don't know. Maybe she can go on her own adventure. Ew. I don't know. I didn't like the color of that.
Well, it's not drinking water, so.
The Damon guy seems a little less scary when it was that easy to get away from him.
True.
A man whose very name strikes fear into the hearts of his foes. Fellow citizens,
Gabrielle.
I give you Maliga the Mighty.
They said,
The
woo!
town needs a warrior.
Look, he brushed his hair. He looks like Zeus. Or how
The
I
town
would
has a
picture
warrior.
Zeus. Not this world's Zeus.
Taking the rest of the money from this strongbox and leaving, never to think of us again. But for the rest
That's a
of
weird
our
thing
lives,
to say.
we'll...
Maliga is actually supposed to look like somebody else, but we'll talk about it at the end.
And maybe he wants to stay. You know? Bitch, you sleeping standing up?
Oh, it's all right. I was keeping an eye out.
It's not. You will be
you
executed at
deserve
dawn
it.
for treason.
I watched you yesterday. You weren't the little girl you were when I left here. You just
Aha!
hit me.
She was little. Maybe the
Sometimes I
actress
think
just
I'm
got a
growing
little
old.
taller.
I think Lila's the
You.
older sister, though.
Planning all those trips.
Oh.
She taught me when to fight, when to talk. She taught me how to know the difference
You always
between friend
talk.
and enemy.
I love Gabrielle,
Then
but
why'd
no
you come
one.
back?
She had to learn the difference between friends and enemies.
That's the connection you can only feel with your sister. Xena
Aww.
can't teach me that.
Gonna make me cry.
Enough of this mushy
They kill
stuff.
her
Yeah,
sister.
reminds me on watch.
The show gets
Can only
really
imagine what
dark.
Xena would say if she saw us. There they are. Go. All right.
Run, bitch, run!
Maliga, quick, they're here.
I hear snoring.
Is he drunk again?
Oh, maybe I
Bro.
don't hear snoring. I thought I did.
Oh, that dill
So's
hole.
Maliga.
Whatever, we're all set up. We don't need him.
We're farmers, not fighters. We counted on him.
Okay,
He
we'll
stole our
step
money
it
and
up,
left us to
baby.
die.
I can't explain why he left.
Gabrielle can lead us.
Gabrielle,
Me?
Who's better than a student
Yeah,
of
if she
Xena's?
didn't lose her stick again.
We surrender and die for sure. It's time to stop talking and start fighting.
If I was in the crowd, I'd be like, I don't. Do both have to have dying? I don't know.
Now, if you want a future, we have to stop them now.
run along, Gabrielle. This
Why
is
are
a
you
decision for
biting
the whole
me?
village.
This is her village. And if you people were smart,
So
you'd
the
realize
other
that
guy
Xena
was
has
an
taught her
outsider.
more about the warrior arts than you'll ever know about anything.
Damon's
Damn.
men have cleared the woods.
Now, what do you say?
How's she gonna find Xena when she wants to go back? I assume Xena will show up, but I feel like Gabrielle has to do this on her own.
I can't tell you.
No, my favorite line of the show. Yes. Like a lot of extras lines are ADR because then they don't have to pay them as much.
Yeah.
Like her, she didn't talk.
It was the one that had their back to us that said yes.
Yeah.
Hey, get me some beer, baby.
Why would they do that? People truly be crazy. They hit him on the head. Iconic. Oh no, that guy went in the water.
I saw that.
Smack. Woohoo! She's playing PUBG. She got him with the frying pan.
Twice.
She's like, guys, what the fuck? They got a plan. Smack. By those very heavy, not styrofoam logs.
I was gonna say it would have broken their necks.
Stop! The amount of people going, yes, with the fist bump is killing me.
Have we beaten them?
I ain't seen Damon yet.
We surprised them once, but they won't fall for it twice.
Regroup. We can't possibly win. I'm going to
This
Damon's
guy's
opera
whiny,
before we're
okay? Can we
slaughtered.
elect a new leader?
Listen, it's gotta
He sucks.
And move.
Xena, let's go. She proved herself. Oh, that guy's back. Oh, we went to get the spears with the money. I'm so glad we got 6 javelins. Oh! Oh, okay, I thought it got him. You know? Yeah, I think we're out. We only bought 6.
We'll wake it up fast.
Okay, maybe this will help.
Can't blame a man for trying.
What was that look? I'm sorry, okay? Was Lucy Lawless busy?
What, are you missing her?
No, I get it. It's Gabrielle's moment to find herself. But yes.
You got to give breaks to the lead actors every so often just because of all of the work they're doing.
Okay, it jumped.
It hopped over in the air.
Oh. He did.
And
A man got fucking stabbed. Woo!
Hey, you know what it was like back then.
We're not gonna have any trauma from this at all.
She had behind her back.
Ma'am, what did you take?
But you have to leave and you don't know how to tell us.
Yeah,
It's
she's
not
not
just
dumb.
Lila, I want to be a part of your life. A day didn't go by that I didn't.
Okay, well, this weird continent is very small and big at the same time. I'm sure you can visit.
Gabrielle, you are destined for great things.
I thought I was the only oracle in the family.
It doesn't take
No,
an
you just
oracle to
yapped a
realize
lot.
You belong out there in the world.
She goes to find Xena, and Xena's like, actually, it's been kind of chill.
It's been quiet without you.
Yeah. Damn, she was like, this might be my only episode as this character. I'm getting my Oscar.
Count on it.
I'm crying. She's gonna get a ride from the same guy, and he's gonna be like, you're not pregnant.
Well, well, well. We meet again.
He
guess you would
fixed
call
it!
this a little rock
What
and
the
roll.
fuck?
You're not so brave without your well-muscled friend, are you?
Well muscled.
Okay, compliment. Guys, there has to be a better way.
Care to rethink your decision?
No. So Xena's just been hanging out watching them rob people? Jump over it with your stick like you're in the Olympics.
Kind of apropos since the
He's like,
Olympics are
I
going
show
on.
speed jumping over his Lamborghini. Hey. See, I think the swords are enough. I don't know that you need the cart thing. She has been. Why don't we just kill the robbers?
Not again.
Whee! Superhero landing. Oh,
When
her
did you get
ankles.
here?
In time to see you vault that card. Did you find the answers you were looking for?
Yeah,
I was on my way to Podavia just to see how things were going.
really.
Aw. Pony.
Well, I can teach it to you.
It's not a pony. It's a horse.
It's a pony. It's a little baby. It's like this is a kitten. It's a kitten. She's been a kitten her whole life. And she's still one. They had a bunch of German Shepherd puppies, but they were white and black at our local shelter, and they kept putting more kittens like every day, and I was just like, stop! Tipsy, Miligar the Mighty, the generally tipsy and carousing warrior for hire, was not harmed during production. He's a real warrior. I leave convinced that he's a real warrior from like New Zealand, and that's a thing they actually have.
Okay. So, what did you think of that episode?
Ugh, I like Gabrielle-focused episodes.
You had mentioned it before when we had the focused one before, even though it was a clip show.
Yeah, I like him if they lead to like character development, which it feels like this one did. The clip show one, not as good. but for that, like, it taught her some stuff, but like when it's a clip show, it's harder because, right, like most of it is going to be the clips. But that was still a better clip show than most places, I think. Like, a lot of clip shows have no other plot. There was still some plot there, but with this one, I think it's a lot more to show us how much she has grown since she left there.
Mm-hmm.
And cause you see it, we all see it, so we know that, like, Gabrielle's having this moment of, like, I'm not good enough, or like, I'm not strong enough, but we know she is because we see who she has become over the season.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's interesting to have the character have to see that for herself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we see the growth and change in people and they don't see it in themselves, and vice versa, where we're like, oh, I've been stuck and I'm not doing that much, but other people are like, no, you did all this stuff that they find they're proud of you for.
Yeah. Well, and this is the second Gabrielle-centric episode in one season.
I'll take it.
So I think it shows that the show is not afraid to give the limelight to other characters.
Yeah, I do feel on this show, as much as Xena is obviously the name of the show, that Xena and Gabrielle are treated pretty equally as characters. Yeah, like the episodes aren't, I would say, even solely about Xena anyway. Most of the episodes are about the people they're helping, or like whatever that story is. And we have some that focus on Xena's past and her growth, and then some that focus on Gabrielle's. It feels very equal on this show. I don't think it feels like Hercules very much feels like Hercules is the main character. Aeolus is there a lot, but he still is not at an equal playing field in the story to Hercules. But these two feel very equal, and I like that because I think it's a little more dynamic.
Yeah. Well, and Aeolus hasn't been in every episode.
Yeah, it's just not the same level, I think.
Yeah. So there was something else I was going to say, but I can't remember now.
Me, you'll remember, like, in the middle of the next episode.
Once we're done, I did look up, because there is a slightly different definition for the prodigal son.
Okay.
So the prodigal son represents all sinners who squander and reject the blessings offered by God and the opportunities he provides to repent and believe the gospel.
I guess I never realized prodigal was a negative. So I learned something.
The prodigal son or last son was an abuser of grace. Grace is most often defined as unmerited or unearned favor.
Yeah,
that
I think
last
I'm just...
one really applies.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, like, because you always hear it in, like, fiction and stuff when, like, someone returns home. So, like, this was Gabrielle returning home.
Mm-hmm.
It's always related to that, but I guess I've never considered that it's a negative term about them. I don't know.
Well, and so using the definition we started off with, Gabrielle was giving away her knowledge, which was her prized possession. Meleager was the definition that I was just reading off.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think he'll be a character. I could see him returning in future episodes. Like, if I had to guess who we'll see in more episodes, maybe her sister, but I couldn't see it happening for a while. But I could see him coming back more often.
Okay.
Fight with Xena would be interesting.
I said that Meleager is supposed to look like somebody else, and the storyline is it's inspired from the movie Cat Ballou with Jane Fonda and Lee Marvin.
Never seen it.
It's a 1965 movie. It's actually a really good movie. My mom had us watch it when I was little because she believes that my grandfather, her father, looks like Lee Marvin.
Okay.
So Meleager actually does kind of look like Lee Marvin in that movie.
Okay.
So it's a good movie. It's funny, and if you do watch it ever, you'll see the parallels. So.
Okay. That probably makes sense. I mean, it's a common story too. Like, you're returning home and helping save where you're from. I feel like that happens in a lot of like teen movies and shows as well.
Yeah. Trying to think better of our youngins.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say?
I was trying to come up with a question for today.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about questions.
I'm kidding. I wanted to relate, but I'm like, where does Gabrielle hide that staff when it's not in the episode? But nothing gross.
I was going to say, we may
Come up
get
with
some
some. You have to
inappropriate answers.
no inappropriate answers. You have to come up with something super creative, or we're not reading it. Those are the rules. Like I think she hides it in another dimension, and she actually has dimensional powers, and she's just like actually a fan of the Xena show, and then she used her powers to go and be in it.
She's Doctor Strange in disguise.
Yeah. That's a good one. You guys have to come up with something more creative than that.
Okay. Well, on that note, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to everybody at this point. But before we do the official goodbye, please like, comment, subscribe. Go over to Brooke's Patreon and her YouTube channel. She's not quite at 500 yet, I don't think.
No, I'm like, as of recording this, at like 484. I'm like, we're getting there. I'm just waiting for the Steven Universe fandom, more of them to find that new series on my channel, and then we'll see what happens.
We'll cross our fingers. All right. On that note, then, thank you all for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.